You're the guy that is talking about technology.
Yes.
I mean, among other things. And other candidates are not. Universal basic income, I've seen you talk about it a lot. Why do you think, not why is that your issue, but why do you think it's not other people's issues?
Most of the other candidates are from an era where technology was not the driving force that was transforming the economy in the way it is now. And so if you've been in DC for 20, 30 years, having your emails read to you, you might not understand what's happening with AI and software and autonomous vehicles that's around the corner. So we have to speed DC up. DC has something of a lag time when it comes to technology issues of, let's call it 20 to 30 years. And this is going from inconvenient to catastrophic. And that's one reason I'm running for president.
I mean, we see a lot of CEOs out there that are saying that, hey, I mean, yes, jobs are going to be displaced, but an awful lot more jobs are being created.
In many respects, we're going to create far more jobs in new industries and in new areas that we can't yet foresee than the ones that we reduce.
Indeed, every time we've had an industrial revolution in the past, ultimately, we get to a better place. Do you think ultimately we get to a better place here? And it's just a question of smoothing the dip?
Well, the best studies I've seen say that this industrial revolution, this fourth industrial revolution, is going to be 2 to 3 times more dramatic than the industrial revolution at the turn of the century. And that first industrial revolution included mass riots that killed dozens of Americans, caused billions of dollars worth of damage. We have Labor Day as a holiday because of these riots. We implemented universal high school in 1911, in part as a response. And so if this is going to be 2 to 3 times more dramatic, then you would expect, unfortunately, a lot of disorder and possibly even violence, and then you would expect a very dramatic response.
Your solution, or part of your solution, is universal basic income. Every American, you call it a freedom dividend.
Yes, because it tests better.
And you know what tests better, because that was actually your previous incarnation, right?
Well, yeah. We just tested out a series of descriptors and labels for universal basic income, and the freedom dividend was the most popular.
So crowdsourced, $1,000 a month. Every American gets it.
Yes, that's right.
Now, you've said as well that in states around the country, truckers, drivers, their most common job, getting displaced real fast. How does $1,000 replace that job? How does it help them?
Well, $1,000 a month would be a game changer for millions of Americans. Right now, 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Almost half can't afford an unexpected $400 bill. So with this freedom dividend, you have this money coming in, you build up a little bit of a cushion, and then if your job does disappear, you have a runway to start making changes. It's not an existential threat. You're not going to go home and say, how am I going to pay next month's rent? Instead, you have a bit of a cushion, and then this $1,000 a month coming in after you lose your job, which will help point you in the right direction.